Hello, welcome back to the channel of nonsense. I'm in a rather sexy Amsterdam dungeon to come and look at a new car from Skoda. It is the Elroq, which you can probably guess from the name is an electric alternative to the Karoq. It's an all-new EV from Skoda, following on from their massive UK sales success, apparently, the Enyaq. So this car is coming out at the end of 2024. In 2026, it's going to have a little brother, the Epiq, and then Skoda will have more electric cars than I can currently remember. But anyway, I've got about 20 minutes to show you around this car. It's a very exclusive event. That's why we've got a gadgets boy in the shop back there. And I'm going to show you what it looks like, what it feels like. Let's go. Right, here it is, the new Elroq, and as you might have noticed, it looks a bit different to most of your normal Skodas, predominantly because it hasn't got a Skoda badge. The winged penis is gone, and we're left with just the word Skoda, with the little hat built into the S now, which again, kind of makes it look more modern, and it's got this new tech deck face. Skoda's calling this the tech deck because all of the sensors, cameras and things for this car's assist systems are hidden behind here, and you can option it with a crystalline version, a light up version of Skoda's normal ICE grille. So you've got slats down here, but they're lit up. It's quite cool. It's very slabby. I'm getting Hyundai Kona vibes slightly. Now, all Elroqs are going to come with LED headlights, and the top spec ones will get LED matrix headlights with 36 elements in. They sit down here. So it does slightly smell of Karoq, but just one that's been born in the 21st century. But yeah, it's quite a striking thing. It's all very slabby, all very clean looking. Let's check out the rest of it before I start sweating out of my anus. Right, if I can drag your attention away from my rather attractive moob shadow to look at the shape of the Elroq, you'll notice it looks very similar to the Enyaq, and that's because it's got the same wheelbase and the same general shape, but it's a bit shorter. So it's 4.48 meters, which is about 20 centimeters shorter than an Enyaq, and all that space has mostly come out of the boot. So cabin space should still be really good. Now, Skoda's put a lot of work into the aerodynamics of this car. They say it's got a coefficient of drag of 0.26, which, if you're counting, is 0.04 better than the petrol or diesel Karoq. And they've achieved this by doing lots of clever aerodynamic stuff. So they've got these wheel arch finishers, which reduce turbulence around the wheels. And apparently, those bits of plastic save you 4 kilometers when you're traveling at 120 kilometers an hour, something like that. It's got a flat underbody, but yeah, they've done all this work, and they've still given you the option to trash it all by sticking 21-inch wheels on it. Well done, Skoda. You can get 19s, 20s, and then 21s at the top end of the range. But yeah, looks like an Enyaq that's just been shrunk in the wash, doesn't it? Right, in terms of the electric stuff on this, you can get it with 3 different batteries, 52 kilowatt hour, 59 kilowatt hour, and 77 kilowatt hour, and that's all usable. So yeah, the top range on this is going to be about 350 miles if you pick the top battery model. This is an 85, so it comes in a couple of different battery and powertrain options. Most of them are rear-wheel drive. There's an 85X, which is your all-wheel drive version. Then you've got the 85, below that the 60, and the 55. Because this is on the same wheelbase as the Enyaq, you've got pretty much the same interior space. I can't show you with my tripod because I just haven't got time, but I can sit in here, get my feet under there really easily. I'm 6'3", loads of knee room, and if you can stand the sight of slightly overexposed sweaty Tim, you've got loads of headroom back here as well. So yeah, you've got the same armrest pretty much as in the new Superb. There is a prep thing here, so you can clip the new tablet holder in. Contrast seat belts for the first time in a Skoda. So we've got nice orange ones in here. It actually just feels really quite nice. I've got heated rear seats in this one, 2 USB-Cs down there. But let's check out the rest of the cabin. Right, there are some changes up here for the Elroq. For a start, again, no Skoda badge. We've just got the word Skoda on what looks like a slightly redesigned steering wheel. It looks thinner than I remember in other Skodas. It's got a big 13-inch infotainment system we've seen in everything else. 5-inch dashboard that you see in things like the Enyaq, the Volkswagen ID4 and all that stuff. You've got a wireless charger down there. It's only for one phone, but it does charge at 15 watts and it is ventilated so your phone won't melt. You've got a couple of fast charging USB-Cs that can do 45 watt fast charging, and yeah, gear lever, some space down there. You've got a full width glove box, and you've got felt lined door bins up front as well, so stuff won't rattle around, although the rear ones are not felt lined. And down there, you've got a few cubby holes as well. So it does really feel much like the Enyaq in here, just with the Skoda lettering being a bit different on the steering wheel. Around the back, the Elroq, to me, looks quite a lot like the Enyaq. It doesn't look as bold from its bum as it does from its mug. You've got LED tail lights. There are two versions of those. Higher spec models are going to have sweeping indicators and all that kind of fancy stuff. Again, no winged penis. It just says Skoda here and Elroq, obviously, because guess what? It's an Elroq. But the boot is still decently large. It's 470 litres. That is about 50 litres less than the Karoq though, so it's not quite equaled it in terms of practicality, but you've got a nice flat load lip, you've got some storage under the boot floor, and new in Skoda's encyclopedia of simply clever things, you've got this net which can carry 3 kilos of stuff, so you can stick your charging cable up there to keep it out of the way. You've got a QR code at the side which you can scan on your phone, so it shows you videos of all the different storage options and things like that. You've got the ice scraper up here, that's where it goes in the electric Skoda, so no one nicks it while you're charging your car at McDonald's. You've got some storage spots here. Yeah, it's a decent sized boot, just not as big as the Karoq. Yes, it's electric as well. So there you have it. That's a very quick first shiny-headed look at the new Skoda Elroq, a car that I've almost certainly called the Karoq in this video. But it does look quite different to that car. It just, in the metal, looks way more modern than all of the combustion engine Skodas. And to be honest, even the Enyaq looks a little bit dated in light of this kind of LED madness, which has helpfully just turned off. But anyway, if you've liked this video, please hit like, go down to the comments, leave me the Czech word for "you sweaty bastard," and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, it's meant to look like Mandalorian. Not sure I see it, but there we go.